There's something that you're holding on to, something that you're gripping onto pretty tightly that the universe is now asking you to let go of. And in this video, I'm gonna explain to you what are the clues that you're holding on to something and how do you actually and practically let it go. Truly, I can help you with this. So the first thing that we want to do is differentiate between the part of you that talks about stuff like a tape player, but when you talk about it, there's no substance. You're just caught in the story. It's just mental chatter coming out of your mouth, but there's no substance there. In other words, what this means is that when you talk about it, you're not involving your feelings. You're actually doing the opposite. You're avoiding your feelings. And a good indicator that people are avoiding their feelings is when they talk badly about others, when they're blaming their ex, they're blaming their friends. And the best way you can clock them, the best way you can check them is say, hey babe, I hear you talking about other people. Tell me what's going on with you, how you're hurting inside. That's what I'm interested in. If you say that to your friends, they won't be able to reject that. How can you deny someone caring for you so deeply that they say, hey, I don't want you to talk about others. I want you to talk about how you're feeling inside, because I think there's something that you're avoiding there. That's a true friend. Your true friends will put you in your place from a very compassionate and loving place. So, all right, so let me just start by explaining how you can know that you're holding on to something or someone. You keep obsessing over it. This happens to all of us. You have a physical health issue and you keep obsessing over it. Now, I want you to know what this does. In a way, you end up narrowing your mind and you zoom in on the issue and you're not letting it go. Yeah. Now, that issue, which is a physical health issue, a person, an ex, isn't really the issue. But it's really good that you're zooming in to the issue because that points to what's really going on with you emotionally, right? There's something that you're not letting go of. There's loss or grief or sadness that you're unwilling to process. So if I'm focused on a physical health issue, then maybe I'm not trusting my body. I'm projecting my insecurities and my doubts that I will heal onto my body. I'm making it about my body. In other words, I'm projecting something that I'm avoiding feeling onto my actual body. I'm projecting something that I'm avoiding feeling onto my ex. I'm projecting something that I'm avoiding feeling with that family member or with that friend or with that person that I'm currently dating, right? So the things that you're obsessing over are symptomatic of what you're avoiding to feel within yourself, okay? So there's a difference between mental chatter coming out of your mouth, because when you do that, you're not accomplishing a single thing. You're just avoiding feeling what you're feeling abandoned, feeling lonely, feeling sad, feeling rejected. And then the difference between that and openly expressing to your friends from a vulnerable place how you're feeling. So it's important to have a support system. It's important to have friends that are there to uplift you and listen to you and create a safe space for you to open up. But it's equally important that you get vulnerable. If they're holding a safe space for you and you're not getting vulnerable, you're pretending that you're right and that they're wrong. You're pointing the finger at everyone else and not taking responsibility for yourself. Then you're bypassing feeling what's coming up for you. So your true friends will put you in your place. They will say, babe, I love you, but this is a lot of mental chatter. Tell me what's going on in your heart. Tell me how you're hurting inside. Okay? So again, how you can know that you're that you're holding on is if you're obsessing. What that does is it causes you to narrow your focus, to zoom in, and then you're not letting the thing breathe. You have to take a step back. You have to go out in nature. You have to open up to a friend from a vulnerable place. You have to create more space. You have to let it breathe. When you don't focus on the issue itself, you're actually healing because you're letting it do its thing. Your body can heal itself. You just have to let it do its thing. All right? right? Now, I'm not saying this is easy by any stretch. I can obsess as well. But when I obsess, I recognize it now. And I'm also thankful to the universe because the universe is helping me locate where my disease is, my dis-ease is. And that dis-ease has not to do with that person. That disease has not to do with the thing I'm obsessing over. The disease has to do with an emotion that I'm unwilling to process. Now, I can either do that in silence, by not opening up to you, but by feeling it until there's nothing left to talk about. That's how you make it go away. You have to feel it until there's nothing left to feel. You have to feel it until there's nothing left to talk about. Then you've processed it. Yeah, completely. You've processed it. Or you can open up to a friend about what you're feeling from a vulnerable place. Okay? Now, why is this important? Because when you're up here sounding like a tape player and avoiding your feelings, you're not letting the universe in. You think you know everything. You're blocking what the universe wants to offer you. You're blocking opportunities and new possibilities. The only way to invite these new opportunities is to broaden your emotional capacity. In other words, to let someone in. And when you let me in or you let a friend in, you're letting the universe in. You're saying, universe, I'm ready for change. I welcome this change. I'm not going to fight what happened to me anymore. I'm going to get honest about what happened. Where did I mess up? What could I have worked on? What could I have improved within that situation? Or maybe you didn't have anything to improve. You ended up dating someone who was toxic, but you're still beating yourself up for it. Let that go. Stop being so judgmental of yourself. When you're judgmental of yourself, you end up projecting your crap onto others. You end up projecting your crap onto your own body. Your body loves you. Your body can heal itself, but you keep hurting it by projecting your issues onto your body or onto the people in your life. The idea is you want to stop doing that. You want to take responsibility. You want to say, I'm feeling rejected. I'm sad. I'm afraid to be alone the rest of my life. You're opening up your heart. When you open up your heart, you light up on the map of the universe. You light up. The universe says, wow, that person is so brave. They're so vulnerable. I'm going to help them. I'm going to help them because they're not pretending anymore. They're being honest about what's coming up for them. I want to help people like that. The universe wants to help everyone. It's just that we block out that help by pretending we know or by putting people in a box or projecting all of our issues onto them. There's no responsibility there. So pay attention to the difference between mental chatter coming out of your mouth. It's like a chute, and it's just mental chatter just constantly coming out of your mouth. And then speaking from your heart. Speaking from your heart, I'm suffering inside. I'm in pain. I need your support. Then you're letting someone in and you're letting the universe in and you're welcoming change. All right? So quick recap. If you're obsessing over someone or something, okay, when you obsess over it, that is pointing to something going on inside of you emotionally. You've located through that, you've located, think of a mirror, right? You're obsessing over this thing. It's reflecting back into a part of you that you're unwilling to feel. Feel it until there's nothing left to feel. Squeeze out all that orange juice, okay? Feel it until there's nothing left to talk about. Or talk about it by feeling. Talk about it by feeling. If you're not feeling and you're avoiding, I'm going to call you out. Your true friends will call you out. They're going to say, babe, I love you. You're amazing, okay? But tell me what's going on with you. You're making it about others. Tell me what's up with you. That will disarm them. If you love someone, you disarm them. That's why I'm so direct with people. I love you. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I'm disarming you. I'm not going to do the work for you, but I'm going to make it about you. What are you feeling? And if I'm hurting, I'm going to make it about me. What am I feeling? This is how we heal. So I hope this helps you. I love you. Share this with your friends. And if you like these longer videos, I'm happy to keep doing them. Share them. I love you.